Good morning, friends. From today, we are starting a series of video lectures. Earlier, we are conducting the lectures on Google Meet or Zoom. So, from today, we are starting with the video lecture series. In this, we are starting with a topic, work sampling, which comes under work measurement techniques. There are different work measurement techniques are there. In that, this work sample is going to come. Work sampling, also called as activity sampling or ratio delay study. It is totally based on statistical study. Statistical study, we have learned about statistics and everything. Small portion of that statistics comes under this method. This device or work sampling techniques is developed by LHS Tippett in 1932. He used this technique firstly in British textile industry. The results obtained by all the day stopwatch time study and such other statistical methods were in most cases found to be close agreement with work sampling method. म्हणजे तुम्ही जी काही वर्क सॅम्पलिंग मेथडमध्ये जी काही तुम्ही आधी स्टॉपवॉच मेथडनी टाईम स्टडी करत होता, म्हणजेच डाटा जनरेट करत होता, त्या डाटापासूनच आपल्याला वर्क सॅम्पलिंग मेथडला त्या डाटाचाच उपयोग वर्क सॅम्पलिंग मेथडलाच करावा लागतो. वर्क सॅम्पलिंग इज अ फॅक्ट फाइंडिंग. इट इज ए फॅक्ट फाइंडिंग म्हणजे जे काही त्यातलं आहे निष्कर्ष काढणं हा जो प्रकार आहे दॅट इज कॉल्ड ॲज वर्क सॅम्पलिंग. इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज दॅट्स वाय इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज वर्क सॅम्पलिंग इज ए फॅक्ट फाइंडिंग. Objectives: to measure activities and delays while a man is working and percentage of that is not working. It means a fair day's work. म्हणजे त्या दिवसामध्ये त्या माणसाने काय काम केलं, कुठल्या कुठल्या गोष्टी केल्या, काम करत असताना किती डिले केले, काम करत नसताना किती वेळ केलं नाही, हे करण्यासाठी त्याच्या ॲक्टिव्हिटी चेक करण्यासाठी वर्क सॅम्पलिंगचा उपयोग करावा. अंडर सर्टन सर्कमस्टन्सेस मेजर मॅन्युअल टास्क इज दॅट टू एस्टॅब्लिश टाईम स्टँडर्ड्स फॉर अन ऑपरेशन्स. Theory regarding work sampling: if sufficient number of observations are taken at random, then percentage of observation recorded on operation in any state is reliable estimate of the percentage time and operation in that operation is in that state. A sufficient number of observations are taken at random, then the percentage of observations are recorded for the operations in any state is reliable. जो काही तो ऑब्झर्वेशन आहे इट इज रिलायबल टू एस्टिमेट द पर्सेंटेज ऑफ टाईम ऑफ द ऑपरेशन इज इन दॅट स्टेट. त्यावेळचं त्या काळचं जे काही ऑब्झर्वेशन असेल दॅट विल बी अ रिॲलिस्टिक आणि रिलायबल ऑब्झर्वेशन. इन दिस मेथड error is likely to occur, but the error tends to diminish as number of samples increases. जेवढे जास्त सॅम्पल घेऊ तेवढी एरर कमी कमी व्हायला सुरुवात होते. सॅम्पल साईज डिटर्मिनेशन फॉर गेटिंग कॉन्फिडन्स लेवल अबव 95%. फॉलोइंग फॉर्म्युला इज गोइंग टू बी यूज. त्याच्यासाठी आपण म्हटलेलं फॉर कॅल्क्युलेटिंग नंबर ऑफ ऑब्झर्वेशन रिक्वायर्ड फॉर अचिव्हिंग डिझायर्ड ॲक्युरसी फॉलोइंग फॉर्म्युला इज यूज. म्हणजे ॲक्युरसी आहे आणि म्हणजे 6 सिग्मामध्ये जसं आपलं आहे त्याच्या हिशोबाने तशीच ग्राफ इथं जवळ सॅम्पलमध्ये घालला. कॉन्फिडन्स लेवल आपला 95% राहील. त्याच्यासाठी पण हा फॉर्म्युला वापरला जातो. दिस इज S into P is equal to Kx, K into under root of P into 1 minus P upon 1, where where K is 1, 2 or 3 for confidence level of 60%, 68%, 95% and 99.7% respectively. N is total number of random observations sample size. Desired S is desired relative accuracy and P is percentage occurrence in the activity of delay expressed in decimal, that is 15% is equal to 0.15. हा फॉर्म्युला वापरून तुम्ही किती ऑब्झर्वेशन्स घ्यायची ज्याच्यामुळं ॲक्युरसी चांगली येईल ते कळतं, ते आपल्याला कळतं. Determination of accuracy for a given number of observations is when the study is over, calculation is made to find out whether the results are within the desired accuracy or not. This can be done by substituting n in equation 1. Substituting value of n is the जी काय accuracy आहे ते टाकावं. Procedure for work sampling study. First of all, define the problem. Whatever we will do, define the problem. State the main objectives for the purpose of problem and describe the details of each element to be measured. Obtain the approval of the in charge of the department in which study is to be made. Obtain the cooperation of the operators to be studied, and they should also understand the purpose of study. Determine the desired accuracy of the final results in the form of standard error or percentage. State the confidence level. Make a preliminary estimate of the percentage occurrence of the activity or delay to be measured for 1 day or 2 days. This may be estimated on the basis of past experience. 6th, design the study. Then determine the number of observations to be made. Observation needed, select them and instruct them. Days or shifts needed to be studied. Make lines for taking the observation, such as time for taking and route to be followed by the observer. Design the observations form. Make the observations and record the data. Summarize the data at the end of each day. Check the accuracy or precision of the data at the end of the study. Prepare the report and state results. If required, make recommendations. These are the steps involved in word sampling, because I have copied from somewhere and showing to you. Define operation task. आपण जे स्टेप्स सांगितलेले आहेत तेच सगळं आहे. नथिंग इज डिफरंट. Define the task elements. Design the study. Identify the identify the observers who will do the sampling. Collect the data as per design. Summarize, analyze and report the results. This is the method of word sampling. This is the method of word sampling. Advantages of word sampling over time study. आपण आधीच्या लेक्चर म्हणजे सब्जेक्ट युनिटमध्ये बघितलं होतं टाईम मेजरमेंट, म्हणजे टाईम स्टडी केला होता. तर ॲडव्हान्टेजेस ऑफ वर्ड सॅम्पलिंग ओवर टाईम स्टडी. ऑपरेटर इज नॉट सब्जेक्टेड टू अ लॉंग पिरियड ऑफ ऑब्झर्वेशन्स. Group operations can be easily studied by a single analyst. It does not require continuous observations for a long period of time. Many operations or activities which are impractical and costly to be measured by time study can be measured by this. Observations may be taken over a period of days or weeks, thus decreasing the chance of the day-to-day or week-to-week variations affecting the results. Man-hours spent by the analyst are much less. A work sampling study can be stopped at any time without affecting the results. In this, random observations are taken by avoiding prolonged observations. This produces less fatigue and less tedious job to observer. It generally requires less time in calculating the results. No stopwatch or any other timing device needed. Clerical time is minimized. This is the advantages of word sampling over the. These are the advantages of word sampling over the time study. Now, advantages are there. Automatically, there is some disadvantages also going to be there. It is not economical to study a single operator or machine for studying operators or machines located over wide areas. It does not permit finer breakdown of activities or delays. Finer breakdown of activities and delays. Study made of a group presents average, while there is no information about the magnitude of individual differences. Management and workers may not be able to understand the work sampling as easily as they do time study. Sometime no record is kept about this study on the operator. Therefore, a new study must be made when a change occurs in element. These applications are there. Word sampling can be applied for the estimation of percentage utilizations of machine tools, cranes, forklifts, etc. Word sampling can also be used to estimate the unavoidable delay times for deciding the delay allowances. It is used to estimate the percentage of time consumed for various jobs activities, that is supervision, repair, inspection, etc. Work sampling is also be used to find out time standards, especially where the job is not repetitive and where time study by stopwatch method is not possible, like maintenance work, office work, repair work, shipbuilding, etc. These are the applications where work sampling can be done. So it is a advancement of time study. You can also make call as it is a advancement of time study. It is a work measurement technique. Work measurement in terms of time only. So better, what is the procedure? You go for with these steps. Work sampling step involved. Go with it. Whenever I am saying that, right now there will be MCQs, but suppose you have to give the answer or you have to give the exam in a theoretical manner, that at that time you must draw, whenever there is a theoretical questions, you must draw some figures, some sketches, some block diagrams, so that whatever you want to say, that can be cleared with the help of that figure, which may result in increasing your marks, increasing of your total marks. Because whenever you draw a figure, at least 40 to 50% marks. I am not saying about in PP1, I am saying about industrial engineering subject. I am not saying about IHP. In IHP, figures are compulsory, and in that subject 70% marks are allotted to the figures. But these are theoretical subjects where these figures, block diagrams may have a weightage of 40% of the study. So it is better, again we will see, try to draw this figure. It is better to try to draw this figure whenever you are answering over work sampling. These are the steps going to be involved. This is first block shows define operation task. Earlier whatever is given, out of that one point is taken, define work, define operation task. If you want to go in detail, go through earlier slides. Their procedure is given in a deeper manner. Define the task elements, design the study, identify the observers who will do the sampling. दॅट मीन्स ऑब्झर्वर पण तुमचा असा कोण ज्याला काहीच माहीत नाही, त्या नॉलेजच नाही, त्या गोष्टीमधलं नॉलेजच नाही, अशा माणसाला तुम्ही ऑब्झर्वर म्हणून ठेवू शकत नाही. कलेक्ट द डाटा ॲज पर डिझाईन. तुम्हाला जे कलेक्ट डाटा करायचा आहे तो डाटा कलेक्ट करायचा प्रयत्न करा, जो डिझाईनमध्ये तुम्हाला स्पेसिफिकली सांगितलं असेल, डिझाईनमध्ये इम्पॉर्टंट जो काही सांगितलं असेल त्याच्याप्रमाणे कलेक्ट द डाटा. आणि मग तो डाटा झाल्यानंतर समराईज, ॲनालाइज अँड रिपोर्ट द रिझल्ट्स. म्हणजे त्याचं समरी काढली पाहिजे, त्याचे ॲनालिसिस केलं पाहिजे आणि त्या ॲनालिसिसप्रमाणे आता ॲनालिसिस काय करायचं, कसं करायचं, की ॲज पर द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ दॅट इन्स्टिट्यूट और ॲज पर द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ दॅट ऑफ युअर बॉस, यू हॅव टू ॲनालाइज you have to analyze that data, and according to you have to prepare the report for that data, which gives the useful result, which give you a useful result. Okay, anything? This is regarding work sampling. In next lecture, we will see. In next lecture, we will see this PMTS. Regarding this PMTS, we are going to see with the help of this. Also, now, right now, I am going to send a link for Unit 6 in your group. Please go through it. Okay? Thank you.